Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over a nice little technique for those of you guys who like to bring your safeties into the box when you guys are playing defense. Now, before I get into it, if you guys could do me the favor of liking the video, and if you guys are new, subscribing to the channel, and then commenting anything down below in the comment section. It doesn't matter what it is, because it's FTA. It's for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos out to more and more people. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is something that not a lot of people do, but I feel like more people should. And that is it's going to be an easy way to pretty much bring your safeties into the box if you guys are playing Madden Ultimate Team. Not even Madden Ultimate Team. This is going to work in any game mode that you guys play. Now, in certain playbooks and certain formations, there are plays where the two safeties that are over the top, they come down. And as soon as you get into the huddle, the safeties will come down, right? Just automatically, like the CPU will take them and bring them down. Now, there's a nice little trick that you guys can do when it comes to this. So as you can see, this flash blitz, and I'm just going to go ahead and go over the ones where this is going to be, where you're going to be able to do this with. SS2 trap, that's one. If you're in 5-2, this flash blitz, this is another one. If you're nickel, I don't think nickel has any. I've played a nickel for a decent amount of time. Yep, nickel does not have any. Nickel 3-3 has one. I know that for a fact. You got the SS Mike blitz, and yes, I'm currently going over all the plays where you guys are going to be able to do this in. You got the Sam blitzes, SS blitz. The safety is going to come down in those. In dime normal, this one definitely has one. As you can see, it's got the DBL safety blitz, and this is one of the better ones here, and I'll go over why after I show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Dollar has one. I know that for a fact as well. DBL safety go, and quarter should have one because it's a quarter defense. All right, quarter does not have one, but we're going to come out in dime. Actually, we're going to come out in dollar because dollar, I feel, is going to be the meta for the entire year simply because you can't weak box it. So without, let's showcase exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to come out in DBL safety go. And what you need to do is you have to make sure that you have your main plays into the audible. So I've already taken the liberty of taking DB Fire and Max Sting 3 and Cover 2 Man because these are the three main plays that I run when I'm calling dollar. So you're going to come out in a play that has the two safeties up top blitzing. And what that's going to do is once you come out of the huddle, those two safeties are going to come down. And then what you can do is simply audible to another play, and those safeties will stay underneath. Now, one thing that you guys need to know is if you go, let me wait for the computer to throw an interception. Excuse me. But one thing that you guys need to know when this happens is you guys cannot press after you change your play, or else those players will end up going back up top. And one of the main things that competitive players do, as soon as they come out of the huddle, it doesn't matter what play they're in. They come out, they press, and they take their safeties, and they try to move them closer to the box. This is skipping that step, essentially, because we're forcing the computer to do it without needing our help. And once that happens, they end up kind of drifting back a little bit. And this helps if you guys are running zone coverage as well and man coverage. So if you guys have like mid-zone KO on your safeties, you guys can sit there and audible to one of these plays, but just make sure that you're not pressing. If you do want to press, what you guys need to do, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now, is simply just touch them for a second and move them down just a touch. And after that, you can press, and as you can see, they're staying in the box. And yes, some of you guys might think to yourself, oh, but you're running cover 2. It doesn't matter what I'm running. It doesn't matter what I audible into. I can audible to cover 3. But as long as I touch those safeties and move them into, like, just move them just a step, even just that quick little jitter, that's enough to make them to make sure that they stay no matter what it is that I'm calling. Just so that you guys are able to sit there and blitz and send your DB Fire press and whatever the case may be. This is going to be a huge help to those of you guys who are struggling with that. Now, again, competitive players, as soon as they come out of the huddle, that's what they do. They take their safeties and they're bringing them down. So if you guys are running anything, it doesn't matter if I call timeout and I call dime, which is something that I've been talking about on the channel for the past couple days. If I come out in DBL safety blitz, my two audibles are going to be what? Match coverage, some form of match coverage. So we're going to come out DBL safety blitz. We're going to slant middle. And then as soon as they come down, we're going to go and call palms, touch them for 2 seconds. And that's it. Now our palms is set up and we got both of our safeties that are going to match up on two separate receivers, literally underneath. Flats wide open. And if you guys seen my video on, you know, that extra little adjustment, this is going to make your defense 10 times better. So again, it's going to make your defense 10 times more frustrating for whoever it is that you guys are playing, as long as you guys are following these steps. You come out in whatever play it is. And as you can see, as soon as you see the quarterback start rushing, especially playing the CPU, you know for a fact that they're confused and they don't know what it is that they should do. Now, again, you can call this out of multiple different formations, and you can go ahead and utilize the man coverage stuff, because one of the main things when people are calling man coverage is cross manning now. Cross manning is a thing. So let's hop back into dollar, and we're going to go ahead and call that. Bring these guys down, and then we're going to audible into, we're going to move these guys a little bit, and then we're going to audible into cover 2 man. And now that's when we set up our defense, and everything is set up quite easily. This guy's actually, this guy doesn't need to be there because we already have a flat and we have the safety over the top for the help. And as you can see, man, it's just going to be very, very annoying for whoever it is that you play, simply because you can cross man, you can do pretty much whatever it is that you guys want. And then obviously you clamp up and your defense is going absolutely crazy. And Sean Taylor is going to go ahead and score for a nice 80-yard interception touchdown. Again, biggest part of defense, man, is being able to confuse whoever it is that you guys are playing. And the more frustrated you are getting your opponent, it doesn't matter what it is that you're calling, the more success you are bound to have when it comes to this. So again, they're coming out in dollar and they're manually moving these guys up. Skip that step and utilize this technique to completely dominate your opponent. Now that time I had nobody manned up, yada yada yada. You guys already know the whole deal. But this is going to frustrate your opponent a lot, simply because you're just simply taking these guys and making sure that you have an extra guy in the box to help you guys out. So again, if you're utilizing the man coverage meta, the 2 guys that I brought down were Steve Atwater and Jeremy Chin. So now I can cross man them across the field if I choose to. Have these guys pretty much doing whatever they want. Have that guy outside pretty much in his normal assignment, and then once they call hike, you've got a lot of different options here. And that cross man completely clamped up. I'm actually going to show the replay on that, because that cross man completely clamped up the slant going across the middle of the field, allowing us to pretty much, man, there's a lot that you could do on defense this year, a lot. And again, this cross man here, 24 is the one that's on him, and as you can see, he is glued on that man. So again, just it's easy ways to make your man coverage 10 times better, and this is one of those ways, simply because you're bringing your guys into the box and allowing you guys to allowing those players to go absolutely crazy. Now there is a blitz that we can showcase with this, but I'll save that for a separate video. But yeah, hopefully this technique makes it into however you run your defense. My name is Pony Montana. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Leave a like if you like. If not, then cool. I'll see you guys in the next video, though. As always, 2 fingers, deuces. Excuse me, Jesus, and peace out.